Okay, friends, hey, listen now. This is the third part of this video series, and this one here now we're actually going to set up the lead capture page itself. We're going to select it and we're going to hook it all together and we're going to set her up. So here we go. Let's go over here to website and let's go to create lead capture pages. We'll click on that. And then when we get here, you can see that I've already got a couple lead capture pages here. And then we'll come down here, and right here will be our choices. And I can tell you right now, we want to look at one of these three bottom templates because of the fact that they have a heading at the top, they have the video to the left, and then they have the survey form on the right. Okay, here we go. They got the heading on the top, the video on the left, the survey form on the right. Heading on the top, video on the left, survey form on the right. Now the reason for that we want to use one of those is because research has shown that you will get more opt-ins utilizing that format. Okay, so that's the reason for doing so. So let's just take a shot in dark here. Let's just go ahead and pick this simple one right here. We'll just go ahead and click on template 5, and then we get to here and it says you want to view it or do you want to choose it. Well, we can see what it is, so let's just go ahead and choose it. And so now then we get to the page, and this is the meat and potatoes page. This is where it's all going to come to right here. Enter a title for this page. Let's just go test 1 2 3 test 1 2 3 lead capture page. Okay, yes, we want to show a survey, and then right down here are the fields that we can show on the survey. I mean, if you look at this, you got date of birth, you got it's endless. You got so many of these. But let me give you a piece of advice. The purpose of a lead capture page is to capture people's information, but the fewer amounts of fields that you have, the better your chances of collecting information. And so the best thing I can tell you from my experience is that you've already got their first name checked automatically, and then right beside it you see you've got their email address. So right now this survey form is going to collect their first name and their email address automatically. Now you can go ahead and put last name in there if you want, and you can put phone number in there if you want. But the way I like to work my lead capture pages is I like to go with the first name and email address, because that's the least amount of work that they have to do in order to get to the next page. The lead capture page, the purpose of it is to get them to the next page. Okay, and once I have their name and their email address, I can start sending autoresponder letters to them, in which then they can contact me. You know what I mean? And so that's the whole purpose, is I want to start to form a relationship with them so that they contact me. And so to me, I don't need that last name, I don't need that phone number, I just need the first name and I need the email address, and that way I know that I stand a better chance of getting them to fill out the form and go to the next page. Okay? So we're going to leave that just the way it is. Now we come down here, step 2B. Do you want the contacts to go to AWeber? If you have an AWeber account and you're like, well, I'm never going to give up my AWeber account, you can actually select to use the AWeber to go to your AWeber account, to your AWeber autoresponder. Now I want you to think about this though. I was paying $19 a month to belong to AWeber's autoresponder, and that's all you got was their autoresponders. With Social Media List Builder, you get lead capture pages, sales pages, floating capture forms, autoresponders, audio video postcards. You get everything for like $29 a month, and then if you get 3 it's free, right? And so it just doesn't make sense to me to use AWeber, because I'll be honest with you, the autoresponder systems at Social Media List Builder have a 98% deliverability rate. Okay, well, so what? I'll take that any day of the week, all right? So I do not go to AWeber. I use my own autoresponders right here with Social Media List Builder. So next down here, then it says, okay, well then choose which autoresponder is sent out when the survey is taken. So then you come over here to the arrow and you click down, and here's all the different autoresponder messages and for all the different capture pages and stuff that you can get through Social Media List Builder. And it's just crazy, isn't it? There's so many of them. And the neat thing is you can already use autoresponders, letters and stuff that are already made up from the company, or you can make your own, okay? And for this one here, I think we made up a test, testing 101. So we'll select that testing 101. I know there's 0 messages in there. We'd have to go back to the autoresponder and put messages in there. But this is the autoresponder that we set up prior to the, well, it was the first video. It was prior to the video of YouTube, you know, of making your movie and uploading it. So anyway, we've now selected, when they fill out the survey, they'll go to this autoresponder, and this autoresponder would start sending them the automated messages. Okay, now step 4. Where would prospects view your lead capture page? You have to have a domain name. You have to have somewhere where we can park this baby out on the internet. Now, with Social Media List Builder, they'll start out giving you kind of like a free domain, so to speak, a loaner, so to speak, that you can borrow. But after a little time, you've got to get your own domain. And it's simple as pie. You can go right through them and get a domain. It's not that big of a deal. And what I did is I got the domain thefreelistbuilder.com. And so with that now, that is that is my main domain name. But I can set so many, an unlimited amount of, I can set up an unlimited amount of lead capture pages or sales pages or anything, because I can make an unlimited amount of subdomains. Like I could go lead capture 1.thefreelistbuilder.com, lead capture 2, lead capture 3, so on and so forth, so on. Unlimited amount of subdomains. So that's a pretty cool deal, right? Right here it says, do not assign a domain. Your lead capture page is viewable but not marketable until you assign one. Okay, so I could come down here, and this is what I would do on this. I'd come down here, and then I'd type in, we're doing test 1, 2, 3, right? So I go test 1, 2, 3. So I've got test123.thefreelistbuilder.com. And so that is what I would advertise, that I'd send people to my lead capture page. I would send them to http test123.thefreelistbuilder.com. Okay, now let's come on down to the next step. Where do you want prospects to go after completing the survey form? Well, this is pretty awesome right here. They can go to your default sales page, and we're going to take a look at that hot baby here in just a minute. Or they could go to my company specific URL on file, which is what I got here is my blog. So let's say you had a business or something and you wanted them to go to your business website. Then you could click on this box right here, and as soon as they filled out that survey form, they would go to your business website. Now, personally, I wouldn't do that. Not with this marketing funnel. I wouldn't do that. There's another way that you can go that will be better. Okay, but you can do this if that's truly what you want to do. Then you could go to a page in your website, like if you had a website in like we have here. We have tons and tons of different little pages that you could actually go to if you wanted to, and it has a list of all of them right here. I mean, you could go to any of these pages, like here's the bonuses sales page for Social Media List Builder. You could send them to anything you wanted here, okay? Or you can send them completely to another website. And to be honest with you, that's what I do. Right now, I'm currently sending on one of my forms and sending, in fact, you went to it. You know, you went to a separate page that I set up that I put all them videos and everything on, and so I put that information in here when I built that, so that when you fill out the form, you go to that page. But I want you to see this, because I know this is going to make this video a little long, but this is worth it, because here is what I would do. You set up your lead capture page, and you want people to join you in Social Media List Builder, because this is kind of your build-up business, so to speak. This is your business that you're going to use to get people to get these free tools and this free training and everything. And then once they get to know, like, and trust you through utilizing the system and the training and everything, then that's when, to me, you want to start sending them to your primary business, okay? But here, I want to show you this, because I'm going to start using this, because this is so powerful. Once they fill out your lead capture page, I'm telling you, I think I would send them here. Let's take a look at this. This is the default sales page. Now, when I first started, this was not part of it. They just came out with this here not too long ago.
Take great vacations.
A powerful, powerful headline, a great video, and then look at this. This is, they do everything for you. It welcomes them. It tells you the prospector system, the viral prospector system. It tells you every single thing about this system. They've got it so that you can check out the viral prospector system here, and look at this right here. You can put your primary business right here. So not only can they look at your like social media list builder tools and training here, but they can also go and they can check out your primary business website right here. Okay? Now they have testimonials, and I mean recorded testimonials, so they can hear them and see them. And then it talks about why systems like this are critical for your success. It tells you the recipe. Come down here, more testimonials, necessary ingredients for a proven system, more testimonials. It shows you about the sales funnel, the marketing funnel, more testimonials, and I mean just goes on and on and on. And it tells you about the home-based industry, so to speak. This is just a fantastic sales page. And then you get down to the bottom, you know, and there is going to be your information right there. You know, right here, this is mine because this is my site, but they can come down here and they look, oh, there's what that Coach Hamilton looks like, and there's his name, and there's his phone number, and I can click here to get his email address. Well, click here to learn about him. Let's see what there is to learn about him. Well, then right here is my bio, so you could come in here and you could read my bio, right? Okay, so you can read the bio, then we just go back, okay? Now, then you could say, well, you know what, click here to check out the viral prospector system. Let's go check out that viral prospector system, okay? So then we go here, and this takes us to another page, then that lists, has a video again, but it lists everything. It tells you, here's Michael, and here's all of the famous trainers that he's been trained by, and then here, discover how these amazing tools will help you make lots of money. Here's the website features. This goes through all the different websites. There's the communication features. There's the training features. There's the lead generation features. There's the ad tracking, control management, contact management, and then here. And here's the best part. All you pay is $29.97 per month. It's easy to get your system free each month. And all you got to do is get 3 people, and it's free, right? And so think about this. You get all these tools and all this training and stuff, and you could get this actual sales page and description page all as part of your system. It's absolutely unreal. This is such a powerful thing. And here's, you know, look at some of the typical monthly marketing expenses. You know, if you was to use the library of targeted videos from some other company, they'd charge you about $30 a month. There's an autoresponder service. I told you, AWeber, $19 a month, so there's $20. And you go on and on and on with everything that we offer here, and you're talking $180 a month. And you're able to get it here for free if you get three members, by referring 3 members, okay? And then here's the button right here when they get, oh wow, you bet I want to do this because this is a 30-day free trial. I ain't got nothing to lose. So then they're going to click there and they're going to go sign up under you, and there you go. Bingo bango, okay? So that's pretty awesome, isn't it? Okay, so now that we've looked at that, I hope I didn't lose my, there we go. We're going to come back here because that's the default sales page, and I think that's awesome. I really do. That's just come out lately, and I'm telling you, that's powerful. I'm going to be doing some changes and making some changes and going there. But anyway, let's just say that, yeah, we're going to go ahead and send them there right now, okay? And now let's go to the next one, step 6. Would you like to add bonuses automatically? You see, they offer a free ebook bonus for people to fill out your survey form, and they also offer 5 other bonuses offered for prospects. And so you could click if you wanted, you know, to offer some bonuses, right? And so let's just take a click here and let's just see what this free ebook looks like. Oh my gosh, this is a great book here. How to Leverage the Power of the Internet to Generate Free Quality Prospects and Explode Your Network Marketing Business by Michael Price. 128 pages. That's pretty high quality, right? Okay, so let's just go ahead and let's offer them a bonus. Let's go ahead and let's offer some bonuses when they to get them to fill out the survey form, okay? And then down here, search engine optimization. Okay, now what this is basically, you know, for Google and Bing and Yahoo to get things rated, right? And so description, let's just go lead generation, system to get unlimited free leads. And then over here, keywords, lead generation system, and then free leads. Those are things people type in, right? Okay, when they go to Google. So there we go. And then a submit button text. What do you want on the submit button text? Well, we're offering them a bonus, so let's go get your free bonuses now. There we go. Now, let's save changes to this lead capture page. There we go. We're saving the changes. And now we're going to look at this headline right up here. We want to put a headline in there. So let's just go. You can put anything in there you want. You know, let's go. Here's how I create an endless supply of free leads and convert them to sales on a daily basis. And then you could have a subheadline here. You could go something like and you can get the entire system for free. Okay, so now let's save the changes and let's go to the next step. That's our subheadline and that's our headline. Okay, now select where you get your video from. Okay, and then at this point here we would go ahead and go to YouTube because we made a movie and we uploaded a movie to YouTube, so that's what we could use, right? But let's say for an example that I don't have one at, or I don't want to go to YouTube, I don't want to put one on YouTube to upload here, I want to use a video from the video library. Well, let's just click here to preview the videos they got. Okay, and so what we're looking at here is we're looking at some pretty good videos. Yeah, so let's just pick one. Let's just, tired of leads drizzling in, let's just use that one. Social media list builder right there. We'll click on that one and use that one. Okay, And there's some more choices. If you're in another business, like if you're in a franchise business, or if you're in healthcare, or whatever, there's the home-based business. It's about time. There's Donald Trump and Robert Kiyosaki. There's a good message right there. So you got, some different choices here, but I think this tired of leads drizzling in, that looks like a good one right there. So let's choose that one. Okay, and then we'll click here to close the window, and then I want to use the video that we just clicked on. Okay, so we're going to save the changes, move to the next step. Whoops, I'm sorry. Tired of them. Let's pick that one right there. Save changes. Now let's view our page. Now when we get to this page right here, we've gone through all the editing, and now we're at the part where we're going to actually view it. So let's take a peek at it. And here is that sales page. And there's the video. Pretty good video. Wow, really good video. Okay, but now let's look at this page. Here's our headline at the top. This is our sub-headline. Okay, there's our video to the left. Then here's the form to the right. Now let's look at this. Enter your information to get instant access now. Fill out this form right now to learn how to make money from home and get valuable free bonuses. Free bonus valued at $97. Click here to learn more. Well, we can click there, and it's going to tell us right here what we could get, right? All right, click here to view 5 more amazing bonuses that we can get. Well, right here, we can get, we can get all this stuff here as well, right? So if we was to, put other people's, 3 people's names in here, friends of ours or whatever, if we put their names in there and their email addresses here and click on this, they'll go ahead and they'll send us the extra 5 bonuses as well. Okay? So ain't that cool? Alright? And so then they go ahead, because they know they're going to get the free book and everything, right? And so they go ahead and they're going to put their name in there, their email address, and put this code in here, and they're going to click on get your free bonuses now, and voila, there you go. Then they're going to be in your autoresponder system. You're going to start sending them automated messages, and then also they're going to go ahead and go to your sales page of your choice, whichever page you want to take them to. So you've just seen the whole process from start to finish for how to set up a lead capture page, and I think you'll agree that it's just super simple, right? Okay, hey, listen, if you have any questions, again, this is Coach Hamilton. Just give me a holler, coachhamilton@gmail.com. You can call me at 515-230-6446, or you can Skype me at Coach Ham. My information is all over the place, so don't hesitate to call me, right? Okay, have a great day. Bye-bye.